So there's quite a few ways to use Bizminer when looking at analyzing a local industry in a local market. So what we're going to do is we're going to explore one way that kind of give you a good list of competitors as well as some pretty good data on analyzing the local market. And I'll show you in other videos a couple other ways to use Bizminer. My preference, rather than doing the search here, is actually to click on all industry search tools. And the reason I do this is because it gives you the NAICS industry drill down here. Okay, and we're doing the fitness industry, and that is under the arts, entertainment, recreation category there. And here we see there are amusement, gambling, recreation industries. If we just click here, it's going to give us all of the various industries in those categories. Okay, so here we have amusement parks, gambling industries, and here we have fitness and recreational sports centers. Okay, so if we click there, this gives us a more granular list of what's available. This is one of the reasons I like to browse to see what all is available there. Okay, so what I want to do is choose the reports that is most applicable to what I'm doing. Okay, so maybe we want to look at a personal trainer business. Let's do show reports here. And then what we can do is these industry market reports. Okay, so I'm going to select a market area, and here's where we can go in and kind of choose some of the larger regions. Okay, you'll notice that some places don't have a city because there's not enough companies in the area there, but other ones would have a larger amount. So let's pick Atlanta, Georgia, for example here. We could also do a county market or a zip code market. So we'll just use Atlanta as an example. We're looking for personal trainers in Atlanta. We'll click Access Now here. And once this page loads here, I typically look at the HTML version of this page, and I will click there. We have to agree to their terms and conditions. Basically, we're using this for our schoolwork or academic work, so we got to agree there before we can get the actual data. So it loads this page, which is a lot to look at. But one of the things I like to look at first when I get here is you see there's a nice map here with some of the companies in the area. Okay, so here's Midtown Trainers, for example, and what they will give you is a sales bracket. All right. If we wanted to, we could go back over into Emergent Intellect and type in Midtown Trainers Atlanta and to see if we get a more specific sales amount. It'll still be an estimated sales amount, but it'd at least be closer than this range here, right? But you can kind of see we got a nice list of competitors in the area. We can zoom in on the map if we want and see things like that, right? See where they're located, things like that. Okay. We also get information about how the market's going, right? Market volume, what types of businesses are in the area. We get sales. So here, this is kind of neat because if you're going to start a new business, you want to know what the average sales are for a startup business in your industry in your specific location. So it's a great way to find information about that. Penetration gives you like how much sales per person and per household, how many people the industry employs. Things like sales per employee in the area. You can change this to charts and that sort of thing. And then we have stuff like startups. What's the average startup market share in your region for your personal trainer industry? Okay. And we also have stuff like cessation. How many companies start up and how many fail? And then finally, if you're just needing a place to find demographics, this gives you, it's not demographics of people who go to personal trainers, but it's basically the entire population of the area. So it's a good place to go get additional demographic information for your local market. So there's just a few ways that you can use Bizminer to find information about your local market in a specific industry.